Y'all ain't right. Who are you? I'm Beer Drink Shawty, and this is
In the Kitchen with Beer Drink. Three words for you.
In the Kitchen with Beer Drink Shawty. Today I will be preparing In the Kitchen with Beer Drink Shawty. Today I will be preparing a nice, beautiful filet from the island of Galapagos, cut from the golden calf, straight from the mountain of Sinai. What do? I'm gonna pair the filet mignon with a beautiful, freshly picked spinach from the tree of life down there in the wonderful shores of Florida. Whole kernel corn, imported from Dubai, from the mines of Dubai. Right in there. This was a Miller Lite. This is a cold snap. This is a Miller Lite. What? Plus the cold snap. I call this a cold nap. In preparing anything, preparation is the key of life. Preparation is important, like planned pregnancy, like planned parenting. What? And preparations of amalgamations, proclamations, syncopations, amalgamations, have on my gi pants. What? In the Kitchen with Beer Drink Shawty. What I'm going to do now is prepare all the little intricacies, all the little compliments, the complimentaries. Wonderful. Hand-picked spinach from Snoop Dogg's lawn. What I have here is let's go ahead and bring you in on this real quick. What I have here is a handmade zygote that I pretty much picked from the island of Zondor. Tomato, fresh mozzarella, and olive salad sprinkled with parsley and a small amount of olive oil. I normally don't top my fillets. I'm gonna get into that later as far as how I normally prepare my fillets, but what I'm gonna do is just pretty much split everything in half, including the mozzarella, and it's like I said, it's gonna be the topping. Oh, you can't even see that shit. What is wrong with you, bro? We're gonna put the mozzarella balls there. I'm gonna go ahead and use all three of these mozzarella balls that I had left over from the chicken dish that I made the other night. Everyone loves chicken dishes. Listen to the word, chicken dish. You have the tomato, not roasted. It's just a regular garden salad tomato situation there. You know what? I'll use all those too. I'm just saying all this shit. Now I'm gonna end up just using all of everything. And what we're gonna do is just pretty much split it in half, like so. I know a bunch of people are putting up these videos of using saucers to split the mini tomatoes in half. I'm having a little trouble here. Maybe I should have used the saucer persuasion, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to do what everyone else does. This knife is not sharp at all. This is kind of pissing me off. Is it separated? Gotta keep them separated. No. We have that separated, and now we're going to split the last tomato. Yank. Why are my hands, why do I need lotion? You know why? Because a nigga washes his hands before he puts his hand on the lamb. You know what? I want to taste that one. I don't know why. I just want to. Fresh, the fresh maker. We put an olive there. Okay, so we have our toppings for the filet mignon, and then we're gonna go down to that Dubai whole kernel corn, fished, panned from the gold mines of Syria. See, you have to go fresh on everything. I don't need the rest of these olives until later, unless I'm gonna mount the porta potty. Hand panned from the gold mines of the island of Galapagos. You have to have a strainer for one, and you have to have a blue bowl. It can't be purple or red or anything. It has to be blue. Because my thing is when I cook something, see, look, this is the fresh. And like I said, this is gold pan approved. Bill Gates eats the exact same thing every day. And my thing, whenever I cook it, in the $9 million fucking thing there, or over here, or wherever, I like to strain all of the waters, because those aren't, or truthfully, the way it is, they are good waters, because this is organic, anything, like it's perfect. And what we do is, we drain the water out, okay? We drain the water out, and then you add the corn. And the way I do it is exactly like how I'm doing it and how I'm going to show you. The counter's clean, trust me. I'm very clean faction. Now it's time for the gold. It's time for the green. Like, you gotta get your green, get your gold. And this is the green suspect situation of the entire organism, which is hand-picked from Snoop Dogg's backyard. And what we're gonna do with this is automatically gonna heat it up a bit. And we're gonna do this move. Oh, I kind of fucked up now because like I said, I like to drain all of the stuff, the juices, because when I cook it in the golden egg, I like for it to be, okay, now I gotta drain this because I'm an idiot. Okay. Now what do we have? Now we have a bowl with nothing in it, and we have the corn, and then we're gonna do a mashup situation because it's all going to the same place, correct, Amundo? So now we have a corn mound on the top as well as the bottom, and we're gonna go ahead and make that in the electrolyte system, and we're ready to go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this strainer. Good job, strainer. You did a perfect, wonderful job of what you were supposed to do. Now that we have all of our preparations ready to go, it's time to get to that golden calf. Time to get to that steak. Time to get to the meat. Time to get to the nooks and crannies. Actually, not the nooks and crannies. Now it's time to get to the actual foundation of this situation proclamation. Damn it. See, normally I never, ever, ever salt or pepper or season my filet mignon. Like, I'm what you call a carnivore, not Dino. I'm what you call Barney. I'm what you call Fred. I eat meat, and there's no doubt in that. We have a little bit of pepper on there. Not sure if you can tell. Let's get you a little bit closer. We have a little bit of pepper that you can see right there. What I did was I tried to put it in a bag and shake it up, but it didn't work. So now it somewhat looks like I dropped it in the parking lot. Because like whenever I eat a steak, I just want pepper on one little bite, and like all of it's right there, so I'm winning. I normally never, like I said, I never season my steak, but just because I fucked it up so bad with the pepper, I love Lee and Perrin. My thing is, like, a lot of people, like, if you dip your fucking hit of steak into some A1 or into some ketchup or anything weird like that, you are one low life piece of shit. But Lee and Perrin, Worcestershire sauce is the truth in any type of thing. Like, I'll use Worcestershire for poultry as well. I like to just soak the top, and as you can see, I have the Illuminati toothpicks in there, just pretty much just to have it fruitiate. As you can see, there's a little bit of marbling on the outside of the steak. That's gonna definitely keep it funky. More than a toe was dipped in the bathtub this time around. You know what? Oh man, I got some on my fucking head. Oh god. Alright, let's go ahead and take the steaks out. Let's take the steaks out of the steak. Another thing that's funny, whenever I eat a steak, no matter where I go to order it, it has to be a perfect medium rare. I can't eat a steak unless it's very most fucked up situation. that is going to fucking have me pissed off. Medium. Medium well? No, I can't do that. Well done? No. No, no, no. It has to be medium rare. But what we're gonna do here, now I'm gonna show you motherfuckers how it's done. And this is where this thing comes into play. Damn it. What the fuck? That looks pretty sharp. Man, that's fucking, I'm gonna burn the shit out of myself. What we have now is a pan made by T-Fowl. I don't know why that circle's there. I may have the heat up too much or some shit. But well, the one thing I'll say about this situation and what I'm doing, I don't know what the fuck this pan's used for. I've never used. This is the first time I've ever used this pan. I'm thinking it's maybe for like pancakes or some shit, or whatever. But it reminds me of a flat grill. It reminds me of a flat top grill. So it makes me feel better. So it's gonna make the steak feel better as well. Take this freaking beautiful golden calf crusted filet, and I'm gonna put it exactly how it's supposed to be put. Oh, that Worcestershire. Oh no, I'm leaving it in the bowl because I will pour that bitch on top of it. Trust me. I'm wasting time, man. What you have to do is flip it around, because it will cook, trust me. I have the fucking thing there. What do you call that? The stove. It's on 7. But my thing though with this freaking place over here, this stove cooks crazy dope. It works, and then you have to do this move. That's just how I like to do it. You see how much it's cooking though? You see how it's going into the middle? I may have already overdone it to my liking. However, I don't think that I have. I like to go ahead and squeeze it a little bit, as if I were watching lesbian porn. Flip it around. As you can see, the outside of the steak. Ow, I just pinched myself. Am I bleeding? Is this a dream? The outside of the steak, definitely more of the done situation. But that's all I want. In a perfect medium rare, that's all that I want. I just want it cooked on the outside, and I want it red on the inside. Like, for what it is, my amalgamation of medium rare is pretty much a warm outside coating with a cool, or no, not cool, with a cold red center is what I want to go for. And as you can see, this is one massive size filet. It's probably already overdone. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it on there. I'm gonna turn down the heat on this. I'm gonna turn it all the way off, because a lot of people don't know. Like, say if you order a steak out and about or whatever, and you want it medium, or you want it medium rare, or whatever, and you ordering it to go, it's not going to be medium rare by the time you get home, because the steak is still cooking from the heat. So what you want to do is definitely cook your steak to order. When you want a steak, cook it when you want to eat it. And this right here is what I'm going to do just to ferment the soil. Look at that. Ooh, God, look at this guy. This guy's a fucking... But then what I'm gonna do here, flip it around. Oh, man, that Worcestershire just went straight up my nose. Like, ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my plate. You know what? I'm gonna top it first. I'm gonna top it. I'm gonna put it off to the side over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and top the steak with one mozzarella. Got the mozzarella ball there. Another mozzarella ball. They're triangle, like the Illuminati. I think I got too much. Yeah, I got way too many mozzarella balls. Leave one there, just so it'll melt a bit. It's pretty much all this is a salad. I'm just mounting a salad on top of the steak. And my thing, I don't want the tomatoes to be heated, angry and whatnot. You know what? Get your white ass right there too. I eat all the leftover mazza balls. My fucking complimentaries. And see how that's doing. Damn, man, that's fucked up. And I'm gonna go ahead and take that off of the pan, because even though I've turned down the heat, the motherfucker's still cooking. It may be a little over medium rare, to be honest, because it didn't happen the way I normally do it. I normally go 45 seconds to a minute on each side, pull it off, and it's good to go. But it kind of fucked me up just for the fact that I wanted to top it, just so to have that that different appeal, so you all could see that beer drink don't be fucking around like that. That looks delectable. Another good thing about T-fowl, nothing sticks to it. And I should do a little thing to show you, but nothing sticks to T-fowl. I know what you motherfuckers are waiting for. You're waiting for the end product. You're waiting for the Goose de Monte. Does beer drink Shawty know what he's doing? Does he deserve hashtag Chef BDS? Well, I'm going to show you right now. Fully plated beer drink Shawty's, probably damn 10 to 12 ounce filet mignon, topped with mozzarella, tomato, and a hint of olive. You're probably asking, BDS, why are you cooking? You got a bitch? Are you a bitch? Not a bitch bone in my body. My girlfriend, along with my daughter, my girlfriend's sister and her kid are in Orlando, Florida for spring break. So Beer Drink Shawty has 1 week, the house to himself. So if I eat out, I eat out. If I grab a burger, I grab a burger. But they're going to be nice like this, to where I can go ahead and gourmet, chef it up the way only Beer Drink Shawty can do it. And the moment of truth, I'm going to hit it from the outside, but I'm going to hit it from the middle as well. Oh, it's definitely rare, because you see that bounce to the ounce. Oh yeah, baby, baby. Oh, 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 perfect medium rare, bro. Perfect medium rare. That marbling on the outside. Holy shit, bro. Let's, oh, you know what? Just shut up and, leave that marbling on there. What you gonna do when Beer Drink Shawty chefs the fuck out on you?
In the kitchen with Beer Drink. 3 words for you.